And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Our game tonight featuring Minnesota as they go up against New York. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So the New York starting five. And for Minnesota, we've got Johnson. MP is out there with Duncan. And it's Rain Man. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Johnson with the block. And here's the fast break. And he dunks it down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Skinny. Driving inside. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Rain Man. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met in New York.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
A jump hook. Rebound by Wallace. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. New York, no good that time either.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Duncan goes in. Pass to Rain Man. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Duncan. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy. And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Swiped away. Stolen by Lively. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Well shot.
That's good from Lively. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Dance cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves! Let's go! You need dance lessons. You have the camera on you.
There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. And you look at Johnson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Pass to Skinny. Here's the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Inside. A shot by Johnson, no good. New York trails by 3. To the middle. Off target at the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Lively. No good on the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Kristich. 26 points for him last game against Chicago. Pocket 2. Releases. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
MP outside. Out to the wing. Here's Johnson. No good that time. Nice defense from Wallace. New York trailing. From the stripe. Rebound, Minnesota. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Here's Kristich. He's been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game. Lays it up off the glass. Skinny's got his second bucket.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, I'll hear it. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
for Duncan. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Pass to Rain Man. To the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
New York shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Now here's Wallace. From about 16, bucket is good.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Rain Man. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
That shot wide open. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Rain Man. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. Ively's got 6.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And he knocks down the first one. Harris is checked in for Minnesota. James comes in for Duncan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And both free throws good for Lively. And so it's New York with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Johnson inside. Wallace is there. Rain Man passes to Harris. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by New York. And the rejection by James.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Johnson lays it up and banks it in. And Minnesota leads by 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Well, a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. Look at Rain Man, one of the game's best, second in the league.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
And so here is New York after the basket by Minnesota. Wide open. It's hauled in by Harris.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And they pick up 2.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Pass to Wallace. Rest outside. Back to Wallace. Right wing. Pulls up. Rebound, Minnesota. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
1:25 left in the first. It's rebounded by New York. They could use a bucket. Nice jump shot. Good. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. On the wing, Harris. It's up a 3. Drills it from outside.
Number 22.
He has 6.
Boy, it's a risky move to pull up from three-point range on the break, but it's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. James against West. 4 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. That's 10 points for MP. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
That one, no good. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Harris. James is out there with MP. Then it's Johnson, and it's Rain Man in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Wentz.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Lively, that's good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
From 12 feet out, it's blocked. And here we go. MP heading to the And the shot is good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lets it go from deep. And Lively pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's Rain Man missing. New York trails by 3. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Kristich. Not enough on that one as it misses. Minnesota leading by 3. Johnson kicks to MP. Pass to Harris. To the paint. It's intercepted. Down low. Stolen by Lively. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Skinny. Wallace the screen. Will it go? He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by MP.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Johnson. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And here's MP for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
inside.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam. And with the monster finish, stops an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
For New York, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Minnesota leading by 5. James outside. Over to the wing. Here's Rainman. It's rebounded by New York.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Number 11, first personal foul, third team foul.
For New York, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Line for 2.
And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Kristich passes to Waltz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Line for the away team. Number 8, 2 shots.
The first one falls, and New York making a change here. Johnson's checked in. So he gets them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. MP outside. Pass to Rain Man. That one, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Puts up a deep 3. New York, no good that time either. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside, James. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Kristich. 7 points in the game. Johnson the screen. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Johnson following the score by New York. Lively's shot is off. New York trails by 3. Kristich kicks to Johnson. Pass to Skinny. That one doesn't go. Good defense by MP. Johnson dishes to MP. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And it's now 23 points for MP.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Johnson outside. Out to the right wing. The 3 drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Johnson the screen. Here's Lively. It's rebounded by New York. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson outside. Wallace with the screen on Lively. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And here's MP for 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
To the wing on the left. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Pass to Rain Man. Back to James. 5 on the clock.
New York foul. Wallace. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Number 11.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Duncan, he's checked in for James. He's off on the second. New York trails by 5. Wallace outside. Johnson outside. New York moving the ball around. Johnson, the pass to Lively. Johnson with it. Lively with it. 26 points for him. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Johnson. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. From about 19 feet, Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to Johnson. 1:39 left now here in the second. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Wallace outside. Stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. MP, that's for 2. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. New York trails by 9. Johnson surveying the floor. To end the cold streak. That one good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's MP. And he has 28 points for the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Minnesota making a switch. Harris is checked in. That's good from Lively. New York trails by 10. .29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He had a nice open look right there. 8 points for him.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The shot misses. Nice defense from Wallace. To the left side wing. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for Minnesota.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Here's Kristich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Minnesota leading by 7. Lively, no one around him. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. New York shooting 41% for the game. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
MP outside. Lets it fly from 18. Offensive rebound. And then Johnson with the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lively's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Johnson with the block. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Skinny. Just an incredible month of basketball. 8th in field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
New York, no good that time either.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Skinny. New York trails by 14. Pass to Wallace.
Minnesota foul. Number 11.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Minnesota. Lively's shot is off. To the middle. Pass to Skinny. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from 3-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. And you look at Lively. 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for a point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
At the line for Minnesota, Lively. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. West is checked in for New York. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
And so here is New York. They trail by 14. Wallace with a screen on Lively. And he drives in. Kristich no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP outside. Here's the screen. Pass to Rain Man. Back to Lively. Banked in off the glass. Lively's got 40 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Kristich passes to Wallace. Sweet move. Johnson with the block. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to MP. It's picked off. Pass to Skinny. To the left wing. Just his first attempt. West, that's good. West has got his first basket of the night. So it's Minnesota now. They lead by 14. Here's Rain Man. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
64. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And the shot is good from Johnson. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Minnesota?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 8. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by New York.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Kristich. He's got 11.
Minnesota foul. Johnson. Second personal foul, 4th team foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
For the away team. Kirstich. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Harris is checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for New York. Johnson's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Minnesota leading by 14. Takes a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Minnesota, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. New York trails by 15. West outside. New York moving it around. Pass to Skinny. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up on Monday. Then on Thursday.
And you know for that matchup with Las Vegas. This is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And so James will bring it up for Minnesota. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Rain Man. Johnson left side. And the foul on Skinny. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pass to James. Good on the three-point shot. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
James against West. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by Johnson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
West against James. Looking to end his cold spell. And good. Had the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 10. Minnesota leading by 16. Here's Rain Man. He's got 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Johnson. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Kristich. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York. And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Johnson. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. By himself. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson outside. Out left of the wing. Here's Kristich. Drains it from beyond the arc. Skinny's got 17 now.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Johnson outside. Pass to Skinny. Out to West. And stolen by James. Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Here's Rain Man. He's got 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Rain Man. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by New York. West outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Kristich, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he's been to the line quite a bit in this one, shooting 6 of 9.
Kirstich, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. And so it's Minnesota taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So Johnson sitting on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Now, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Duncan surveying the D. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Duncan left side. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson outside. From the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Pass to Duncan. Harris up top. Takes the three. No good on that one. Lets the three fly. Goes back up. And the basket by Kristich. Skinny's got 10 points in just the second half.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Now here's Duncan. Tries again, and it's blocked. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Skinny. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Harris has got his first 2 points. New York trails by 21. Pass to Skinny. Johnson with a screen on Duncan. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line really since we came out of the half.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Duncan, a screen. Pulls up on the elbow. Lively's shot is off. New York trails by 19. Johnson outside. Here's Kristich. Power down with both hands.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Duncan outside. They get a hand on it. Back to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Rebound, Minnesota. Rain Man's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Duncan. It's rebounded by New York. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.